What is the essence of entrepreneurship? Entrepreneurship is an intricate and multidimensional marvel. Notwithstanding broad examination having been directed since the mid-18th century, discussion persevere among analysts corresponding to essential issues, for example, the meaning of a business visionary and the function of business in the financial and social turn of events. With regards to the legal implication of the term, entrepreneurship is characterized as the cycle of recognizing and beginning an undertaking, sourcing and sorting out the necessary assets and facing both the challenges and rewards related with the endeavor. The essence of a business venture is genuinely various parts which make up the entirety. It is not one-dimensional as mentioned before, but articulation yet rather a composite of the best essential fixings. These exploit free enterprise and the free enterprise framework. Here are three main characters of the essence of entrepreneurship: innovation, the demonstration or cycle of presenting novel thoughts, gadgets, or techniques. Having the option to notice and afterwards want to make changes is a similarly significant need. Given that natural or created capacity, you might have the opportunity to find how to deliver better quality, more substantial benefits or more predominance in the commercial center. Opportunity quester, having the option to detect a future market interest or client pattern requests before others pay to heed. Generally, you need to be able to get a feeling of where the business is probably going to head in the coming years. Valor, to dive in, one must survive and overcome some proportion of dread about surrendering absolute soundness or security. Along these lines, a fundamentally important component is that of having the mental fortitude to begin. 2 years ago, an entrepreneur named Shaurya Maharashtra with his associate, Rajan Luthra got inspired, thought of bringing their imagination into reality, worked hard, overcame all the setbacks and finally succeeded in launching their product called Metvi. Metvi is an online networking platform which intends to help with excellent professional networking. It leverages features like artificial intelligence, multilingualism and hyperlocal networking. An entrepreneur may be a one that sets up a business or a corporation by taking a financial risk. With financial risk comes an opportunity to earn financial rewards in terms of profit. Aside from gain, entrepreneurs also are motivated by factors like innovation, disruption, making an impression, etc. What makes a successful entrepreneur? What made the richest entrepreneurs so successful? I believe entrepreneurial success depends on the subsequent traits: strategic mindset, people management skills, holding nerve during a downturn, perseverance. But entrepreneurship isn't easy and definitely not a recommended career line for the faint-hearted ones. Having said that, it does provide an immense opportunity to vary the planet for a far better. Had an entrepreneur not taken a risk, then products like social networks, search engines, messenger apps and digital wallets wouldn't are invented. That is a difficult one. In my opinion, I think that when you boil it down, it's the process. You need to love the process of entrepreneurship. Real entrepreneurs are in love with the game of business. You can take an entrepreneur from where they are, take everything away and then put them in a different country and they will start wheeling and dealing within days. You won't have to tell them to do anything, but they will figure out a way because they love the game. I really think it is that easy. They just love playing. If you want to do it for the money, then you are not an entrepreneur. There are so many guys who sold their company for millions and then they are back at it the next month with a new project: Elon Musk, Richard Branson, etc. Closing parenthesis. They definitely don't need more money. You might think that they are just greedy, and some might be, but I would go out on a limb and say that most do it just because they love the game. Gary Vee said something once that really made me realize that loving the game might be the key to success when it comes to entrepreneurship. In a nutshell, he wants to buy the New York Jets because he's a giant fan and that is his ultimate goal, but buying a professional NFL franchise is expensive, and I think he said he'll need more or less 20 years. The interesting thing is what he said next. He said that he is terrified of achieving this goal, because what then? The idea of the game being over terrifies him more than having his biggest dream come true. That is the essence of entrepreneurship. So, fall in love with the process, and if you are authentic, the rest will follow. The money, the prestige and all the things that you might be looking for.